Hello everyone, kumusta tayong lahat? In this video, we're going to discuss the fundamentals or have a recap kung paano ba isolve ang basics sa ating mga math problems. That's correct. The topic or the focus of this discussion is the order of operations, which is the PEMDAS. Ano ba ang PEMDAS? It starts with P or the parentheses, followed by the exponent. Third, ang multiplication at division. Ang multiplication and division, they can be reversible. Kahit sino pwede mauna sa kanila, kung depende kung ano yung nakasulat sa ating mathematical statement. Next is the addition and subtraction. Same lang, kung anong nauuna sa statement, kung subtraction, pwedeng mauna si subtraction, kung nauna si addition, pwedeng mauna si addition. Or meron tayo ditong mnemonics. If mahirap sa atin i-memorize yung PEMDAS, we can memorize this. Please excuse my dear Aunt Sally. At yung mga first letter ng each word ay the PEMDAS. The parentheses, exponent, multiplication and division, addition and subtraction. Let's have an example to further understand kung paano ba i-solve ang PEMDAS. For example, we have a parenthesis sa ating problem. Like this, the quantity of 2 plus 8 times 4. Ano ba ang dapat iuna? Again, ang PEMDAS, ito nga ay order of operations. Again, order of operation meaning, kung mauuna ay yung P, kasunod ang E, M, D, A, S. Dito, meron naka-parenthesis, therefore, we must prioritize solving kung ano ang nasa parentheses. In this case, meron tayong 2 plus 8. And what is 2 plus 8? That is 10. And then copy yung 4. So we have 10 times 4 and the answer is 40. Again, the answer in this problem is 40. Now, let's go to exponents. For example, we have here 5 squared minus 10. Yung una yung solve ay yung mayroong exponent kasi nga this is an order of operation. So 5 squared, that is 25, and copy yung minus 10. So 25 minus 10 is 15. The answer is 15. Kasunod naman, example, we have a problem that involves multiplication. For example, 5 times 2 plus 3. Ano yung dapat iuna? Yung 2 plus 3 ba? Hindi. We're going to prioritize yung 5 times 2. So we have here 5 times 2, that is 10. Copy yung 3 plus 10. And what is 10 plus 3? That is 13. So the answer is 13. Next, what if yung problem or yung mathematical statement ay mayroong division? Example, 15 divided by 3 plus 8. Meron tayong dito operation na division and addition. Ano yung dapat iuna? That is division. Kasi PEMDAS, nauna yung D kaysa sa A. Therefore, we must prioritize yung division. And what is 15 divided by 3? That is 5. Copy yung plus 8 and 5 plus 8 is 13. Therefore, the answer is 13. Next, example, we have here 30 plus 6 minus 4. Ano yung dapat iuna? Yung addition ba or subtraction? Again, yung sinabi ko kanina, kung meron tayong operation na addition at subtraction, kahit sino pwede mauna. Kahit unahin mo si 6 minus 4, okay lang yan. Kasi nga, same lang yung addition at yung subtraction. So, what is dito? Let's try. 30 plus 6, that is 36 minus 4, the answer is 32. Sa subtraction naman, we have this example. 5 times 6 minus 4. Now, dito sa example na to, ano yung nauna? Multiplication kaysa sa subtraction. Sa PEMDAS, nauna ang multiplication, ang M kaysa sa S. Therefore, kailangan mauna yung multiplication. So here, we must prioritize 5 times 6. What is 5 times 6? That is 30. Then copy yung 4 or minus 4. And now, 30 minus 4, the answer is 26. Ayan ang PEMDAS or the order of operation. Again, kung mayroong parentheses, yun yung muna yung nasa loob ng parentheses ang isosolve. Kung mayroong exponent, yun ang mauuna. Multiplication, division, addition, and subtraction. Again, order ito. PEMDAS. Always remember the abbreviation or the mnemonics na PEMDAS. Let's have few examples para mas maintindihan natin yung order of operations na ito. Number 1, we have here 12 plus 8 minus 4. Addition and subtraction ang operation na involved. Again, kahit sino yung mauna sa kanila, it's fine. Unahin natin yung addition. We have 12 plus 8, that is 20, minus 4. 20 minus 4 is 16. Next, we have 5 times 6 plus 4 minus 8. Ano ang mga operations na involve? We have here multiplication, addition, and subtraction. So, ano yung dapat mauna? That is M. PEMDAS. Nauna yung N kaysa sa M kaysa sa addition and subtraction. Dapat 5 times 6 muna. That is 30. And copy yung plus 4 and minus 8. Now, we can solve now. What is 30 plus 4 minus 8? 30 plus 4 is 34 minus 8. That is 26. Number 3, we have here 8 plus 2 times 6 plus 8 times 5 minus 10. Ano ang mga operations na involved? We have here addition, multiplication, and subtraction. Anong dapat iuna? That is multiplication. So, let's try first multiplying yung mga given. So, we have here 8 plus yung 2 times x, that is 12. And yung 8 times 5, that is 40. Minus 10. So, the operations ay 8 plus 12 plus 40 minus 10. And kahit sinong mauna, it's fine. So, we have here 60 minus 10. 8 plus 12 is 20 plus 40 is 60 and minus 10. Copy. And 60 minus 10, that is 50. Therefore, the answer is 50. Here we have the quantity of 3 plus 9 times 2 minus 16. Merong P, merong parentheses. PEMDAS. Now na yung P, therefore, we should solve first yung nasa parentheses. What is 3 plus 9? That is 12. Copy yung times 2 and minus 6. And meron tayo dito multiplication. Ano ang ating yung una? Multiplication ba kaysa sa subtraction? We must prioritize yung multiplication. So, we have 12 times 2, that is 24, and then copy yung 6 or minus 6. 24 minus 6, we have 18. Therefore, the answer is 18. We have here the quantity of 2 plus 6 times 2 plus the quantity of 12 minus 8. Again, mayroong mga parentheses. Therefore, yung mga nasa parentheses muna, yung una nating iso-solve. Here, we have 2 plus 8, that is 8. And what is 12 minus 8? That is 4. So, 8 times, copy yung times 2, and plus yung 12 minus 8, that is 4. So, we have here 8 times 2 plus 4. And ano ang yung una? That's right, yung multiplication. So, we have 8 times 2, that is 16 plus 4. Copy yung plus 4. And what is 16 plus 4? That is 20. Next, we have here the quantity of 2 plus 6 times 3 plus 3 raised to 2. Okay, ano ang yung una? Parentheses ba, exponent ba, multiplication ba, or addition? PEMDAS. Now na yung P kaysa sa exponent. So, yung nasa parentheses muna. What is 2 plus 6? That is 8 plus 3 plus 3 squared. Again, kinapi lang. And exponent naman. After ng P ay E, exponent naman. So, we have here, what is 3 squared? That is 3 times 3 or 9. So, we have here 8 times 3 plus 9. Dito, meron na lang tayong operation na multiplication and addition. Ano ang yung una? That is multiplication. What is 8 times 3? That is 24. plus, copy yung plus 9. And what is 24 plus 9? That is 33. Therefore, the answer is 33. Here we have the quantity of 36 divided by 9 times 8 minus 4 raised to 2 or 4 squared. Ano ang iuna? Again, parentheses. Yung nasa parentheses. What is 36 divided by 9? That is 4. Copy yung times 8, copy yung minus 4 squared. Natapos na yung nasa parentheses. Sunod naman ay exponent. Ano yung may exponent dito? That is 4 raised to 2. And what is 4 squared? That is 4 times 4 or 16. So we have here 4, copy yung 4 times 8 minus 16. Again, we have here 4 times 8 minus 16. And multiplication muna bago subtraction. So what is 4 times 8? That is 32. And minus 16. What is 32 minus 16? That is 16. Here we have the quantity of 24 divided by 4 times 8 plus 12 minus 4 minus 3 squared. Anong iuuna? Dapat ay yung nasa parentheses. What is 24 divided by 4? That is 6. And copy times 8 plus 12 minus 4 minus 3 squared. Kinapi lang yan. Next, ano yung natin? Ano ang susunod? That is exponent. Ano yung number na ma-exponent dito? We have 3 squared. So, copy natin yung 6 times 8 plus 12 minus 4. And what is 3 squared? 9. Okay? 6 times 8 plus 12 minus 4 minus 9. Here we have the operations na multiplication, addition, and subtraction. Ano ang iuna? PEMDAS. Letter M. Nauna ang M kaysa sa A at saka sa S. Therefore, dapat iuna ang multiplication. What is 6 times 8? That is 48. Copy yung 12 or plus 12 minus 4 minus 9. Now, kahit na dito ano ang mauna, we will still arrive sa correct na sagot. So, we have here 48 plus 12, that is 60. And 4 minus 9 or negative 4 minus 9 is negative 13. And 60 minus 13 is 47. Therefore, the answer is 47. Here we have the quantity of 4 times 5 divided by 80 plus 20 minus 5 squared. Again, ano ang iuuna? Ang nasa parentheses. We have here double na naka-parentheses na mayroong sariling grouping ang nasa loob ng grouping symbol. So, ang iuna natin dito ay yung 4 times 5 kasi siya yung pinaka-inner. And what is 4 times 5? That is 20. And copy natin yung 80, yung 20 at 5 squared. Again, we have here 80 divided by 20 plus 20 minus 5 squared. Meron pang parentheses. And so, we're going to solve kung ano ang sagot ng nasa parentheses. What is 80 divided by 20? That is 4. And then copy yung plus 20 minus 5 squared. Dito, ano ang ating isusunod? That is yung exponent. Kasi meron pang exponent. Tapos na ang nasa parentheses, then we're going to go sa exponent, yung E sa PEMDAS. And what is 5 raised to 2 or 5 squared? That is 25. Copy natin yung 4 at 20 minus 25. Now, kahit sinong mauna sa kanila, it's fine. 4 plus 20 is 24 minus 25. And what is 24 minus 25? The answer is negative 1. Again, the answer is negative 1. Here, we have 60 divided by 6 plus the quantity of 4 times 6 times 8 plus 18. Meron tayo ditong naka-parentheses. Therefore, siya dapat ang ating uunahin. What is 4 times 6? That is 24. And then, copy yung ibang given. So we have here 60 divided by 6 plus 24 times 8 plus 18. Now, we have here operations na division, addition, multiplication, and sa pang-addition. Ano ang iuna? We have here the PEMDAS, yung multiplication and division. Nauna si multiplication, 60 divided by 6. Dapat natin siyang isolve. Again, yung multiplication and division ay okay lang kahit sino ang mauna sa kanilang dalawa. Now, what is 60 divided by 6? That is 10. And what is 24 times 8? That is 192. Again, we have here 60 divided by 6 is 10. And copy yung plus na operation. 20 plus 8, that is 19, or 20 times 8, that is 192, and copy yung plus 18. Now, we have here 10 plus 192 plus 18. Oh, that is 220. The answer here is 220. Number 11, we have here 6 times 4 plus the quantity of 12 plus 7 minus 27 divided by 9. We have here 6 times 4 plus 19, that is 12 plus 7. At we have here 27 or negative 27 divided by 9, that is negative 3. So we have here 6 times 4 plus 19 minus 3. Next natin ang gagawin ay yung multiplication. That is 6 times 4, that is 24 plus 19 minus 3. And what is 24 plus 19 minus 3? That is 40. The answer is 40. Number 12. We have here the quantity of 18 minus, or the quantity of 18 divided by 6 plus 3 squared plus the quantity of 12 minus 3 times 8. We have here 3 as this answer of 18 divided by 6, and 3 squared is 9. And 12 minus 3, that is 9. Copy yung times 8. We have here 3 plus 9 times 8. Merong addition at merong multiplication. Ano ang dapat unahin? Dapat yung M. PEMDAS. Nauna ang M. Therefore, kailangan mauna ang multiplication. What is 9 times 8? 9 times 8 is 72. And then, add natin 3 plus 9, that is 12 plus 72. And what is 12 plus 72? That is 84. The answer is 84. Here we have 6 squared plus the quantity of 2 plus 8 divided by 2 times 2 squared plus 10. Anong dapat unahin? Here, kailangan natin unahin ang nasa parentheses. And sa loob ng parentheses ay mayroong dalawang operation. Mayroong addition at mayroong division. Ano ang dapat mauna? Addition ba or division? Dapat mauna ang 8 divided by 2. Tapos ay yung sagot nila ay plus natin sa 2. So we have here 8 divided by 2 is 4 plus 2 is 6. That's why plus 6 dyan. And 6 squared, that is 36. Or 6 times 6 is 36. Times, what is 2 raised to 2? That is 4. 2 squared is equal to 4. And copy yung plus 10. So we have here 36 plus 6 times 4 plus 10. And here, meron tayong addition and multiplication. Dapat, again, unahin ang multiplication. What is 6 times 4? That is 24. So we have here 36 plus 24 plus 10. And the answer is 70. 36 plus 24 is 60, plus 10 is 70. Okay, let's have a practice test. You may take a pause or i-pause muna itong video na to and then have some time sa pagsagot ng 7 items na practice test dito. After that, you may check your answers and then proceed sa panonood ng ating video. Right now, we're going to try to solve word problem that involves the operation or the orders of operation. Example number 1. We have here, the school library contains 10 raised to 4 books. Before the opening of classes, the municipal mayor donates 1,500 books. If there are 100 bookshelves that could store equal number of books, how many books are there in each bookshelf? So we're going to represent this problem na the quantity of 10 raised to 4 plus 1,500 divided by 100. Kasi nga, mayroon daw ang library existing na 10 raised to 4 na books at nag-donate ang municipal mayor ng 1,500 books. So, ipa-plus natin yan. And then, ang tanong ay ilan daw ang kakasya kung mayroong 100 bookshelves or 100 bookshelves, ilang libro bawat bookshelf. That's why, yung sagot or yung sum ng 10 raised to 4 plus 1,500 ay i-divide natin sa 100 para malaman natin kung ilang bang books ang kasya sa bawat bookshelf. Dito, kailangan natin iuna isolve ang nasa parentheses. So, what is 10 raised to 4? That is 10,000 plus 1,500, that is 11,500. Now, we're going to divide 11,500 sa 100 so that malaman natin kung ilan ba ang kakasya sa bawat bookshelves. And thus, the quotient is 115. Therefore, mayroong 115 in each bookshelf. Number 2, we have here, Wayne had 42,500 pesos in his bank account. Over the summer period, he made 3 withdrawals of 8,500 each and a deposit of 13,250. How much money does he have now in the bank? So, yung solution natin dito, we're going to express this word problem sa mathematical expression na or statement na ganito. 42,500 minus 3 times 8,500 plus 13,250. Bakit ganito? Bakit ganito ang ating ka-express sa word problem? Kasi nga, si Wayne ay mayroong 42,500 sa kanyang bank account. And then, nag-withdraw siya ng 3 beses ng 8,500. That is, minus 3 times 8,500. And, katapos niya mag-withdraw, ay nag-deposit naman siya ng 13. Therefore, we're going to add 13,250. Kasi nga, nag-deposit siya, nagdagdag siya. Now, ano ang ating unahin dito? That is yung 3 times 8,500. So, copy natin yung 42,500. And what is 3 times 8,500? That is 25,500. And copy yung 13,250. Now, pwede natin isolve ito. Ang sagot ay 30,250. Therefore, the answer is 30,250. Number 3. Multiply the sum of 4 and 10 by 7. That is the quantity of 4 plus 10 times 7. Kasi nga, kailangan mo na makuha ang sum ng 4 at saka 10. And sum, ang operation na gamitin in order to find the sum is addition. Okay? We're going to put them sa grouping, sa parentheses, kasi nga ang sagot nila ay multiply daw dapat sa 7. So, 4 plus 10. What is 4 plus 10? That is 14. And times 7. 14 times 7, the answer is 98. Therefore, the answer is 98. Number 4. Subtract 4 from 10, then multiply by the quotient of 24 and 3. So we have here the quantity of 10 minus 4 times the quantity of 24 divided by 3. Kasi nga, kailangan mo nang i-subtract daw ang 4 from 10 and then i-multiply siya. sa quotient ng 24 and 3. And ang quotient ay ang sagot if every time we are dividing two numbers. So we have to divide 24 divided by 3. So we have here 6 times 8 kasi yung parentheses muna, that is 10 minus 4, that is 6, and times 24 divided by 8, that is 8. Again, 24 divided by 3, that is 8. And what is 6 times 8? That is 48. Therefore, the answer is 48. Number 5. Divide the sum of 26 and 4 by 6, then subtract from the cube of 5. The solution is 5 cube minus the quantity of 26 plus 4 divided by 6. And what is 5 cube? That is 5 times 5 times 5. 5 times 5 is 25, and 25 times 5 is 125. And yung nasa parentheses ay 26 plus 4, that is 30. So, minus 30. And then, divided by 6. Now, we have here division and subtraction. So, 30 divided by 6 ang dapat mauna, which is 5. So, we have here 125 minus 5. And the answer is 120. Therefore, the answer is 120. Number 6. The price of a shirt is 100 pesos. The store manager gives a discount of 50 pesos. A man and his brother bought 4 shirts and then shared the cost with his brothers. Write a numerical expression to represent this situation and then find the price paid by each brother. The solution, we have here 100 minus 50, or the quantity of 100 minus 50 times 4 divided by 2. Ang sagot sa 100 minus 40, we need to multiply it by 4 para sa 4 shirts na binili, and then i-divide sa 2 kasi nga dalawa sila na nag-ambagan. So what is 100 minus 50? That is 50. Times 4 divided by 2. Now, we have multiplication and division. Kahit sino ang mauna sa kanila, the answer will still be the same. Kahit unahin natin yung 4 divided by 2, it will be the same kung unahin natin yung 50 times 4. Kasi nga, multiplication and division. Okay lang kahit sino ang mauna sa dalawa. Now, we have here 50 times 4, that is 200, and divided by 2. 200 divided by 2 is 100. Therefore, tag 100 sila sa kanilang ambagan. 100 pesos each. Now, number 7. Irvin has 15 marbles and gives Ruben 5. If she gives half of what remained to Rinel, how many marbles does he have left? The solution is the quantity of 15 minus 5 divided by 2. What is 15 minus 5? That is 10 divided by 2. The answer is 5. Therefore, 5 na lang ang natira sa kanya. Let's go sa item number 8. Sam is the manager of an apartment complex. If that complex has 56 one-bedroom apartments, 72 two-bedroom apartments, and 102 three-bedroom apartments, how many bedrooms are in the entire complex? The solution for this is 56 plus 2 times 72 plus 3 times 102. Bakit ganito? Kasi 56 times 1, or that is 1 bedroom. At ito namang 2 times 72 kasi 72 bedrooms, 72 apartments ang merong 2 bedrooms, and 102 naman ang 3 bedrooms. That's why 3 times 102. So we have here 56 plus 2 times 72 plus 3 times 102. Ano ang dapat iuna? Ang mga multiplication. So we have here 56 plus 144, that is 2 times 72 equals 144, and yung 3 times 102 is 306. Now, addition lahat, 56 plus 144 plus 306, i-add natin lahat, the answer is 506. That ends our discussion or review or recap sa orders of operation or the PEMDAS. Again, the PEMDAS, parentheses, exponent, multiplication, division, addition, and subtraction. Don't forget ng PEMDAS, yan na ang abbreviation or mnemonics sa mga order or anong dapat unahin. Every time, meron tayong series of operations sa isang mathematical statement. So, next topic will be divisibility rules. So, please watch this video so that you're going to understand the basics or the fundamentals sa ating divisibility rules. And that's it for this session. Thank you so much for listening. Have a great day and God bless.